Live in the John Hershes Cambridge Motor Studios, this is WCMP.
The following is a production of WCMP Sports.
And welcome in, sports fans. Andy Beckstrom here at the Pine City Civic Center as we get set for tonight's matchup between the Pine City Dragons as they play host to the Northern Tier Stars. Northern Tier made up of St. Francis, Cambridge Isani, and North Branch. Pine City, the co-op, also with Rush City and Mora. So lots of different schools involved in today's matchup. Had a really nice moment before. If you're able to catch it on the broadcast, the captains presented a collage of pictures and had a few nice words to say about senior captain Jordan Millam. The Northern Tier Stars had a handful of players that came out as well, as Millam used to play for the Cambridge Isani squad when they had a team there, and so a lot of friendships made along the way. Very nice moment before the game, and of course now we see the coaching staff and everybody on the bench for the Pine City Dragons all set wearing various jerseys that Millam has worn over the course of her career. Millam, of course, the lone senior on this Pine City squad with a new program this year. So congratulations to her on a wonderful career that doesn't necessarily wrap up today, but one of the last home games. Monday against Duluth will be their last home game, and then they move to playoffs after that. We're going to get our starting lineups and our national anthem when we return here on the pregame for tonight's matchup between Pine City and Northern Tier when we return on WCMP.
Before it's too late, call Dale's Heating and Appliance. Winters here can be brutal. When the temperatures drop, it's important to keep your heating system working in your home or office. Dale's Heating and Appliance will install and service an array of top brand heating systems and provide 24-hour emergency service. Trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free, Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City, serving all communities. For expert service guaranteed, call 320-629-3531.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden french fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991.
Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They also do grading, building site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. Call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth. The Rydberg family, proudly playing hockey in Pine City since 1945.
National anthem sung before tonight's matchup between the Northern Tier Stars and the Pine City Dragons. As we take a look at our starting matchup in goal, it's going to be Megan Gibb and Jordan Millam opposing each other, former teammates, and now opposing each other on each side of the ice. Of course, we may or may not remember in previous years with the lack of a team in Cambridge, Asani, Megan Gibb actually starting with the boys team. A game, I believe, last year that I had the pleasure of being able to call that game. So Gibb, a lot of experience, and Jordan Millam, the senior for the Pine City Dragons. Taking a look at the rest of the Pine City Dragons lineup, defensemen are going to be Brenna Youngberg and Emma Kirby up front. Abby Agard and Peyton Peralt will be wingers, centered by Arissa Rydberg. For Cambridge Asani, Northern Tier. I'll probably call them Cambridge Asani a couple of times throughout the course of the night. Jasmine Seibel and Catherine Bussey will be the defensemen. Winger Jaden Kozak as the puck heads down the far side of the ice. Ashton Parnell centering the line. Also for Northern Tier. Puck heads into the Pine City zone. They're going to control it. Try to gain control of it from there as we are just underway here at the Pine City Civic Center. Be picked up and brought back out right through center and flipped ahead by Youngbauer. Puck along this near side will be deep in the zone. Back it'll come far side Seibel. Long lead pass. And that's going to be sent in by Kozak. Puck back behind. Dragons get it back to the blue line and are able to get it out. Cambridge trying to be able to pick that one up. Spitzer's going to bring that one in, but she loses it right away. Picked up by Hermanson. Hermanson out on the right wing. Dribbles that one ahead. It'll work its way back into the Northern Tier zone as they start it from their own end. Puck along the near side. Miller lays it over the far side. It's going to be sent in by Olsen. Northern Tier trying to be able to set something up. It'll be tipped back out to center by Root. And the puck will dribble its way along the near side. Spitzer back after it. Correction, that's going to be 22, not 2. Allison Kishish picks up that one. Olsen tries to play it along the far boards. Such has it deflect off of her skate. Root is going to play it in along the near side. It'll head in on the left wing. Puck back behind Such, trying to be able to drive in after that. Olsen will get there first, trying to be able to get it out. Puck will come back to the neutral zone, and Spitzer will work it back. She lets it dribble the rest of the way into the Pine City zone as Northern Tier changes behind the play. A couple minutes gone by here, period number 1, 15:05 to play here in the period. Back it'll come, shot goes wide from Root. Northern Tier will pick it up and bring it back along the far side of the ice. Back to the neutral zone, sent ahead by Rubinek. Just out of the reach along this near side for Olsen. And we'll get a draw back in the neutral zone on the offsides. Agard and Giving to take the draw. Draw will be picked up by Pine City and brought through on the left wing, sent in by Youngbauer. Not sure that it made it all the way through to the netminder. Puck comes free now on the far side. Left wing brought in by Giving. Tries to fire that one towards the net. Ends it just a little bit wide. Pinching in on the left wing is going to be Bussey, able to hold the zone momentarily. Puck back to the blue line, again sent in by Northern Tier. Puck over to the near side and flipped up in the air. It'll go into the Pine City bench area. 14:17 to go here, period number 1. No score between the Northern Tier Stars and Pine City area Dragons. Face-off will be won back by the Dragons. Puck around over to the far side. Stepping up on that one. Kozak initially is able to hold the zone. Now back it'll come for Parnell. Parnell sends that one in deep. Youngbauer will pick that one up. Trying to be able to bring it back now for Pine City. Back to the point. Harry keeps it in for Northern Tier. Paddled to the corner by Millam. Puck back to the blue line along the far side, and Pine City's able to get the clear. It'll be picked up by Seibel. Sent back into the zone. But Pine City right there to be able to take it out of the zone and laid ahead along the right wing. Just a little bit too far for Hermanson. Puck will come back on the near side, and Youngbauer will step up and flip it in deep. That one's going to be on goal as it's knocked to the corner by Megan Gibb. Puck back through center, now on the left wing for Kozak. She dumps that one into the zone. Northern Tier changing behind the play. Kozak will be in by herself. Forecheck trying to be able to hold the zone. Turnover comes right back out in front. Quick shot by Kurowski. I think it either got deflected or it came off her stick weird. Never ended up being a shot on goal, but Kurkowski in the slot area had a great opportunity moving in on Millam, but was unable to control the puck. Puck slides free right out in front, and Millam will smother that one and get another draw in the zone. 13 minutes to play here, period number 1 from the Pine City Civic Center. Andy Beckstrom on hand for Pine City and Northern Tier girls hockey. Stick with us throughout the course of the rest of the day. We got Pine City boys hockey coming your way later on tonight here from the same Civic Center. They'll resurface the ice about 1 million times throughout the course of the day today. JV get underway probably around 5, and then varsity around 7 o'clock here from the Pine City Civic Center. Puck back through the neutral zone. Comes back for Northern Tier. Picking that up is going to be Rudnick. Over to the far side, Spitzer across the line. Drops for Rudnick. That shot is tied up. Kurkowski had a piece of that one as well. Puck now pushed up against Millam on the near side. And she puts her leg pad down on that one and is able to get a smother. 12:30 to play here in the first period. No score on the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch, 24 access to care by calling 1-855-FAIRVIEW or your local clinic number. Face up on the near side goes just wide of the net. Chasing back after it is going to be Neubauer for Northern Tier, trying to be able to get it out in front. Comes right through the crease. Laro is trying to jab away at it, but never ended up being a shot on goal as it just slid right through. That shot's going to come back from the point from Rudnick. Goes just a little bit wide. Millam got a piece of it, but it was wide of the net from the get-go. Puck on the far side. Northern Tier, great pressure, being able to hold the zone for an extended period of time here against the Dragons. Puck out towards the front of the net. It'll be picked up instead and brought back by Valvoda. Puts it ahead now on the near side. It'll come back in the Northern Tier zone. Malign will pick it up there. Giving sends that one ahead into the Pine City zone. Youngbauer back behind the net. We'll start it along the near side. Try to get it ahead for Root. Comes all the way back to the neutral zone. And the puck comes free, trying to be able to get it ahead for Such, just a little bit too far. And Seibel will chase back after it to start it out for Northern Tier. Puck off the boards along the near side. It'll head all the way into the Pine City zone. Youngbauer able to get it back out to center. And we get a whistle on and off sides. 11:17 to play here in the first period. No score between Pine City and Northern Tier. Other games going on today. Pine City Rush City boys basketball. Cambridge Isani Duluth East boys basketball. And then later tonight, Pine City and Malacca girls basketball. And as I mentioned, the other matchup, Pine City and Chisago Lakes boys hockey. We'll have that call for you back here on this same channel in the same location at the Pine City Civic Center. Working in on the left wing is going to be Parnell. Gets a shot away. Goes off the side of the net, back behind, and now we're going to get our first penalty of the game, I believe, is going to be on Kirby. Penalty's going to be at 6:11 of the period. So Kirby goes 2 minutes on a trip. It'll be the first opportunity on the power play for Northern Tier. Shot comes through, and it'll be knocked down by Rubinek. Gets it back to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Kept in along this near side by Spitzer. Now it'll be picked up and sent back to the blue line, and this time it will come out. Rubinek able to get it all the way back. Chasing after it, Seibel will start it for Northern Tier. Works the point over to the near side, able to gain the zone. Rudnick goes wide over to the far side. Intended for Parnell. Spitzer pinches in on that one up top. Now set for Seibel. Over to the near side. Quick touch pass out in front. Beautiful touch pass. Rudnick tried to put it on the back door, but just couldn't quite complete it. Rudnick will come back to the neutral zone for it. In on the left wing now is going to be Parnell. Parnell sets up top. Shot comes through up top from Seibel from the point. Went back behind, deflected wide. That shot, save made on the shot by Parnell. Up top, another chance for Seibel to fire a shot. Her shot is blocked, gets it back. Another shot, this one's deflected up over the top of the net. Back behind, puck on the far side. Parnell tries to take a shot. Her shot is deflected once again. Up top, it'll go for Seibel. Seibel over to the near side. On the wing for Rudnick. Rudnick goes cross ice, and a shot comes wide and back out to the neutral zone. And Seibel will have to come through to be able to pick that one up. Pressuring ahead on that one, Rydberg is able to keep it out of the zone momentarily, and now a clear sent down the length of the ice by McKiska. 23 seconds remain in the power play as the puck comes in on the right wing. 9:07 to go in the period. Picked up there and brought back now by Rydberg. Able to get the puck cleared out of the zone. It'll head all the way back into the northern tier end. Northern tier back after it, now with 4 seconds. And we're back to even strength as Kirby is back on. Replaced immediately out there by Rhiannon Ashworth. Puck comes into the zone. Back after it, Kurkowski trying to be able to get it out front. Puck is deflected away to the corner. Ashworth will start it out. Tried to play that one ahead for Rydberg, but got deflected. Olsen will work it in on the far side. Back to the point. Trying to set up for a shot was Bussey, but had it slide off the heel of her stick. Shot from the near side came just high and wide from Kishish. Puck back to the point on the far side. It'll come back out to the neutral zone. Northern tier will have to reset. Kurkowski waits for everybody to get onside and then works the puck into the zone. That one slid out in front by Miller and smothered by the netminder Millam. Still no score, 8:05 to play, first period here on WCMP Online. Glad you could join us for today's broadcast from the Pine City Civic Center. Face off on the near side left of Millam. Draw one back up top. That shot comes through and gloved. Bussey had it dribble to her. Slap shot, ends up making it all the way through. Kind of went out for a stick a little weird. Ended up being kind of a fluttering shot a little bit, but tracked nicely by the netminder Millam. Puck one over to the far side and back after it. Bussey will have to reset for Northern Tier. Tried to play that one ahead for Kurkowski. Ends up going off of her skate. Northern Tier will have to come back into their own zone and reset. Bussey in her own zone, plays it ahead now for Olsen in on the left wing. Puts it out at center now, and working her way in is going to be Kurkowski, who loses the puck. Pine City will get it back out to the neutral zone. Ashworth lays that one ahead and then peels off for a change as Pine City completes a change behind the play. Puck now in on the far side. Ashworth fires a shot, and we get a whistle. And now Pine City's going to go on the power play. Whistle's going to be on Kishish. Tuminamire for checking. That shot comes just a little bit wide as now Pine City on the power play. Power play one out there. Kirby sets up right in front. Puck on the far side boards and Northern Tier back to the point, but nice job initially keeping it in by Agard. But Northern Tier able to clear the zone. Trying to be able to maintain possession in the neutral zone. Puck along this near side up against the boards. It'll come out and sent ahead now for Parnell, but a little bit too far. And back will come Youngbauer. Youngbauer works her way in on the left wing. Youngbauer slides it over up top. Agard tried to fire that shot. Correction, that's going to be Rydberg trying to fire that shot. Had it deflected. Back out to the neutral zone. Puck over to the near side. Velvoda trying to work that puck in. It'll come back a little ways to the Pine City zone, and then it'll be sent in along the far side. Northern Tier there to be able to pick that one up and send it down the length of the ice. Minute gone by in the power play. 6:10 to play here in the first period. Still no score between Pine City and Northern Tier. Puck out through center. Seibel will pick it up. and work her way in now shorthanded. In on the right wing, fires a shot. It'll be gloved in and dropped by Millam, and to be able to maintain possession for Pine City. Right wing rushing it up is going to be Ava Rydberg. Gets all the way deep into the zone, gets it out in front, and the shot is held onto by the netminder, Megan Gibb. Gibb hasn't seen a ton of action as Northern Tier has been able to control the puck pretty good here in this first period. Puck on that far side, and it's going to be Northern Tier that'll get it out of the zone. Rudnick sends it in on the left wing. Puck will go back behind. Rubenek will come back for it for Pine City and try to be able to get one more rush moving up ice for the Dragons. 10 seconds remain in the power play. Puck over to the near side will come off the boards, and Rydberg will cross the line, and I think we got another call coming on a trip along this near side. As we get back to full strength, Pine City 0 for 1. And just like that, .11:45, another tripping minor. This one goes on Rudnick. Puck sent down the length of the ice. Millam out to play it, and now into the corner it goes. Is almost another tripping call on Kurkowski as some bodies hit the ice. Shot comes through on the near side as pinching in with Seibel, and it'll be picked up by Pine City. They get it back to the neutral zone, but trying to be able to gain control of it. It'll be Kirby that brings it in. Kirby gets to the slot area, waits for some help. Back to the point, or looked back initially for Youngbauer, but ends up turning and firing that one in deep. Puck along that far side, sent out in front by Hermanson. It'll be picked up by Northern Tier and cleared out down the length of the ice. 4:27 to play in the period, minute 10 to go in the power play. Puck along that far side. McKiska trying to get it out of the zone for the Dragons. Such back behind will start it out. Tried to be able to lead it ahead for Hermanson, but ends up being behind her. She didn't track it all the way through. Puck along this near side, and it'll come back out to the neutral zone. Sent right back in by Seibel. Every time that Pine City is able to get it back to the neutral zone, Northern Tier right there to pick it up and send it back in. Spitzer sends that one in, gets it right back, trying to backhand it in on Millam. Millam tracked that one nicely, but the play never really developed out in front for Spitzer. Long lead pass along the far side is going to be just out of the reach of Ashworth. It'll head back into the Northern Tier zone, but Pine City not controlling it on the power play. They've had back-to-back power plays, only second and a half apart. Puck back to the neutral zone, and Rubenek is going to have to slow things up. Wait for everybody to get on side. She does. Pine City finishes a change behind the play, allows Northern Tier to be able to pick up the puck and send it down the length of the ice. Penalty wears off, and Pine City is 0 for 2 on the power play. Puck back through center. Kirby picks it up, works her way through now on the left wing. Got the puck into the zone, but loses the puck. Puck along this near side. I'll come back out to the neutral zone. Rubenek will pick it up and play it ahead for Rydberg. Rydberg in on the right wing. Plays that one in deep. Northern Tier chasing back after it along this near side. Seibel trying to get it out of the zone. Sends it down the length of the ice. They wave off icing as it came through kind of slowly, and a lot of traffic along the bench area on this near side for Pine City. Pine City trying to be able to get it back out of the zone. Pinching up was Giving. Had an opportunity in the slot, but she was tied up and spun off the puck. Puck along from the far side, comes over to the near side. And back it'll come now. Seibel sends that one in once again. So far, Jasmine Seibel has been an absolute terror for Pine City as the Dragons not able to get it through the neutral zone, past her pretty much all night long. That puck sent down the length of the ice. They're going to wave that one off as icing. We'll move that faceoff all the way back down to the other end of the ice in the Pine City zone. 2:07 to go here in period number 1. No score between Pine City and Northern Tier. Northern Tier has won both matchups so far this year. Earlier this season, a 1-0 win. That was actually the last matchup between these two teams, was just the other day on the 2nd. Last matchup for both of these teams on a home and home. Puck will come back into the Northern Tier zone. They work their way up along the far side. Kirby able to tie that one up, but Hermanson unable to control it all the way through the zone. That shot comes through. Save made. Parnell got that one high blocker side, and save made by Mellum, knocked to the corner. 90 seconds remaining in period number 1. Northern Tier trying to be able to gain control in the zone. And it'll be Hermanson back out to the neutral zone, trying to be able to move it ahead with Valvoda. Picked up now by Rydberg. Ava Rydberg sent that one ahead, but never made it all the way into the offensive zone. Just trying to be able to get it changed behind the play. That one sent in on the far side by Miller. Knocked to the corner by Millum. Long lead pass over to the near side. Too far for Root. As we are under a minute remaining in the period, Northern Tier loses the puck back at center. Root had it knocked off of her stick. Puck over to the near side as Rubinek is spun off the puck. Puck goes in deep. After it is going to be McKiska with 45 seconds remaining in the period. Such will pick it up for Pine City, trying to get it out of the zone. Tied up along this near side, and it'll come away with Spitzer. Spitzer trying to get a shot away with 30 seconds remaining in the period. Spitzer centers it out in front. Good defensive play by Such to be able to tie that one up. Gets it back out to center. Puck over to the near side, and it'll come all the way back into the Pine City zone. Puck back into the Pine City end with 9 seconds remaining in the period as McKiska will pick that one up. McKiska 3-2-1, and that'll be the end of period number 1. No score between Pine City and Northern Tier after one period of play. We'll come back.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, a people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get Hormel all-natural pork butts for $1.59 per pound. Honey Crisp apples are just $1.79 per pound. Daggett's own fresh baked Italian bread is 2 for $3, and Best Choice mac and cheese is 3 for $1. Deals are good this week only while supplies last. So hurry into your local grocery store. Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
The new year is here. It's the perfect time to trade out the old and bring in the new. That's the new furnace to keep you cozy warm for the rest of winter and for years to come. Aquarius Home Services, your local heating expert, is here to help with a fantastic New Year's special. How does a new furnace for as low as $45 per month sound? That's right, as little as $45 per month. To learn more and schedule your free estimate, visit AquariusHomeservices.com today.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getThere. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Chad Greenway here. Mortgage rates haven't been this low since 2017. Time to talk to your local Franzen Bank about buying your first home, a cabin, or an investment property, building your dream home, refinancing to lower your mortgage payment, or for a home improvement project. Franzen Bank will be with you every step of the way. Find your local Franzen Bank mortgage expert today at franzenbank.com/getThere. Tell them Greenway sent you. Franzen Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
mHealth Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
WCMP and WCMPradio.com. Online broadcast for tonight's matchup between the Northern Tier Stars and the Pine City Area Dragons. 0-0 after one period of play, so not much to talk about. Pine City goes 0 for 2 on the power play as they had a couple of chances back-to-back, but weren't able to get much going in the offensive zone. Pine City, though, does have to feel pretty good about their penalty killing as they were able to keep Northern Tier off the board in their one matchup, or their one opportunity, I should say, on the power play, as we have a scoreless first period of action. We want to thank all of our sponsors and sports boosters for jumping on board for all of these games. Rydberg & Son Branding and Northwoods Bank. We also want to thank DPR Builders for jumping on board for all of the Pine City matchups. We wouldn't be here without you guys, and we definitely appreciate everything that they're able to do for us to bring these games to you. Other games going on in our local area. This game started about 2, tipping off at about 1 o'clock. It was a boys basketball matchup, Pine City and Rush City, and at halftime, Pine City leading that one 37-28 over the top of the Tigers. Pine City coming off of a big win last night against East Central as a kind of a big upset. East Central, I believe, was undefeated in conference play to that point. And a big win there by the Dragons. Kind of changes things a little bit as far as the landscape and the potential for a co-champion for the Great River Conference. As those two teams split games, I think that it basically comes down to this matchup today between Pine City and Rush City to see if they can get at least a share of the Great River Conference crown there in boys basketball. Other games going on later on tonight. Cambridge Isani and Duluth East in boys basketball, and then Pine City and Malacca in girls basketball. We'll also have boys hockey on the air later on tonight. That'll be at 7 p.m. here from the Pine City Civic Center. I'll be on the call for Pine City and Chisago Lakes. A big matchup in section play standings as we look our way towards the postseason. We're getting close to it, folks, and we're definitely excited in our local area as things are starting to loosen up around the state. You see more fans in the stands and more people all over the place being able to attend games, and of course the state allowing state tournament play to happen, and we're definitely excited for that, moving our way towards postseason play. First period intermission in the books, and we'll come back and talk a little bit more about what else is going on in our local area when we return to Pine City on WCMP Online.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
It takes a team effort to ensure a successful future. That's why Town & Country Insurance in Hinckley, Finlayson, and Mora, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes across every sport. We recognize the dedication it takes to work and play hard. Your display of teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Before it's too late, call Dale's Heating and Appliance. Winters here can be brutal. When the temperatures drop, it's important to keep your heating system working in your home or office. Dale's Heating and Appliance will install and service an array of top brand heating systems and provide 24-hour emergency service. Trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free, Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City, serving all communities. For expert service guaranteed, call 320-629-3531.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991.
Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They also do grading, building site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. Call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth. The Rydberg family, proudly playing hockey on Pine City since 1945.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, a people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get Hormel all-natural pork butts for $1.59 per pound. Honey Crisp apples are just $1.79 per pound. Daggett's own fresh baked Italian bread is 2 for $3, and Best Choice mac and cheese is 3 for $1. Deals are good this week only while supplies last. So hurry into your local grocery store, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
WCMP Online, Eddie Beckstrom Monahan here in Pine City at the Pine City Civic Center. One period in the books between Pine City area and Northern Tier. 0-0 is our score after one period of play as both teams start to make their way back out onto the ice. Getting set for the long period, the long change, as each team will have the opposite end of the ice to work with. Contend with trying to be able to get changes. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that and how that affects each team moving forward here in this second period. Scheduled for 3 here this afternoon, but if it's 0-0 all the way, then maybe we end up playing more after that. I've not had overtime in hockey, at least in the games that I have called. Been close a couple of times with basketball, but have not had an overtime matchup yet this year. So could be tonight. You never really know. Remember, later on tonight, Pine City Dragons boys hockey will be on the air about 7 p.m. back here at the Civic Center. We'll try to get the camera going for the JV game so it is able to move all the way through that particular game. Try to bring that to you as well. 17 up on the clock. We got both netminders back out in net on either end. Stick with us during the post game. We'll also have the Nichols Cafe player of the game. Nichols Cafe, remember to eat more bacon. Even strength to start period number 2, 16:59 as we start the clock. Puck heads right directly into the Pine City zone, trying to center it out in front, and it's a nice backhanded feed across for Kozak, but Millam able to make that save with the foot, being able to kick all the way over to the far side. Puck all the way back in the Northern Tier zone. Seibel back after it. Will start it along the right wing. Long lead pass is deflected by Peralt along that far side. Peralt, an 8th grader and probably the smallest player out on the ice, but stick handles very well and plays very well for a youngster. Puck on that far side. Seibel try to fire a shot. Ends up coming off for stick. Weird backhand out in front. A couple of people trying to jam away at it, and finally smothered by Millam. Jenna Harry and Jaden Kozak were both crashed in deep, trying to jam away at that one, but Millam able to track the puck nicely and get a smother. Face off far side left of Millam. Draws one back by Northern Tier. That was going to be sent just wide. Blocker save made, knocked to the corner by Millam. Puck over to the near side. He'll come back out to the neutral zone and head all the way back into the Northern Tier end. Seibel back after it. Get it set for Northern Tier. Pine City pinching in, trying to be able to take that puck away. That shot comes through, hits the post on the shot by Rubinek. She almost gave Pine City the lead. Northern Tier has controlled the pace of the game for the majority of it. But Pine City's played well on defense. Valvoda back with it, got all the way in deep. Puck bouncing back to the blue line. Kept in by Rubinek. Plays it over to the far side. Valvoda wanted to try to center it. It'll come back instead on a deflection for Rubinek. Valvoda wanted to slide it over to the near side. Ashworth fires a shot, goes just wide of the net back behind. Be picked up there by Bussey. Turnover out in front and a shot by Ashworth, and what a glove save made by Megan Gibb. Pine City putting on some pressure and testing the junior netminder already here in this second period. More pressure than they had almost the entire first period, so the Dragons coming out firing on all cylinders in the early going of period number 2. Puck comes back the other direction, brought through by Miller, knocked away from her, and Pine City will have it coming back the other direction. In on the left wing is going to be Root. It'll come back out to center. Kirby back after it. Will start it across over to the far side for Youngbauer. Goes off of her stick. And chasing in after it is going to be Kurkowski. Kurkowski all the way over to the near side, up against the boards. Tries to lay it out in front, up to the high slot area. That shot bouncing puck comes through from Olsen. Scooped up by Millam. Face off on the near side right. Arissa Rydberg to take the draw against Gabby Giving. Rydberg wins that one back for the Dragons, pinned up against the boards on the near side in the corner. About 5 different people pinned up against the boards on this near side. Finally, the puck slides free back behind. It'll be picked up by the Dragons. Rubenek along this near side trying to be able to get it out of the zone. Unable to do so. Back it'll come. Shot comes through. Save made. Kishish. A little wrister from the circle. Blocker save knocked to the corner by Millam. Puck back to the point. Working the line is going to be Giving. Wanted to try to backhand it in deeper. Puck back through center. Ahead for Neubauer. Goes off of her stick. Neubauer will get it back off of her skates. And now Pine City will send it down into the Northern Tier zone. Rudnick off the far side. Brought in by Giving. Sends that puck deep into the zone. Northern Tier chases after it. Pine City will get there first. McKiska wanted to backhand it along that far side. Able to get it ahead for Rydberg. Rydberg fires that puck in deep and then peels off for a change. Pine City on the long change, trying to be able to get extra attackers out there. Driving in after it in the offensive zone. Velvoda comes away with it, centers out in front, and it just overskated by Hermanson. Hermanson knocked that puck away initially, and Velvoda, in an attempt to try to be able to get it back to her, came just a little bit out of her reach. Otherwise, it would have been another golden opportunity on the doorstep. Long lead pass goes past everybody. It'll be icing, and we'll head all the way back into the Northern Tier zone for a faceoff on the near side left of Gibb. Draw on back by Northern Tier off the boards along the near side. It'll come back to the blue line. Chasing in on the left wing. Back behind will be Harry. Harry tries to play it over to the far side. It'll be knocked away momentarily from Parnell, but she's able to gather that up. Back for Harry. Harry trying to be able to get it out in front for Kozak. Back to the point it'll come. Shot came from Seibel, but it came off the back of her stick. Out in front it went, but Youngbauer right there. Be able to deflect that one away. Comes off the boards hard, though, out in front again. Harry never was able to set up to be able to get a shot away. Harry's going to play it back to the blue line along this near side. Northern Tier able to hold the zone. Stepping up on is going to be Parnell to try to fire a shot. Puck again, back to the blue line. This time it's going to be kept in by Bussey. Sends that one in deep and held on to by Millam. 12:25 to play, period number 2. Still no score between Pine City and Northern Tier. Second period intermission will wrap things up once again. Recap what happens here in this second period. Still no score to talk about, but had a handful of penalties. And so far to this point, Pine City 0 for 2, Northern Tier 0 for 1 on the advantage. Puck deflected through center, and Such will pick it up and bring it back now for Pine City. Tries to dump that one in. Right there is going to be Seibel to try to knock it out of the zone, but it's pinched in by Rubenek. Rubenek sends it in deep. Back after it is going to be Bussey trying to be able to get it out for Northern Tier. Instead, it'll be picked up by Root. Root centers it out in front. Nobody there. Coming back after it was Spitzer trying to get it out of the zone. Was able to get it over the top of the stick of an on-rushing Rubenek. Shot from the other side by Kurkowski is a nice pad save. That's puck is centered out in front, but deflected away by the Pine City defense. Long lead pass over to the near side. It's going to be just out of the reach of Peralt. Peralt chased back after that, but couldn't quite get there. And will head all the way down the length of the ice, and Northern Tier will have another icing call. We'll go back into Northern Tier zone for the faceoff. .11:13 to play here, period number 2. Face off on the near side. I'll come back to the point. Kirby able to hold his own. Fires that one. Bouncing puck. Knocked to the corner by Gibb. Over to the far side. Youngbauer sends that one towards the net, but it's deflected by a lot of traffic out in front. It'll come back out to the neutral zone. Sent in once again by Youngbauer. Back to the neutral zone and turning the other direction is going to be Neubauer for Northern Tier. Neubauer in and fires a shot from the near side circle. Goes wide of the net, over to the far side, picked up by Laro. Laro drops off now for Giving. Giving works her way back behind. Pine City trying to get the puck out of the zone, slows things up a little bit. Long lead pass ahead for Valvoda is knocked away and sent back in by Rudnick. Puck along this near side up against the board, pinned up against the edge by multiple players. Bodies go flying as the puck comes free with Pine City. Back to the neutral zone. 2-on-1 opportunity. Now we have a breakaway going the other direction for Root. Root works in, goes for the backhand, can't get it past Gibb as she's able to track that one through. Puck still loose out in front. And Gibb able to hold that one. I had said that it was Root, but it was actually Ava Rydberg that had that one. Rydberg able to get all the way deep in, and a beautiful save on the initial shot as Rydberg tried to slide past and work her way to the backhand on Gibb, but Gibb able to track that one. Pine City again had multiple chances so far here in this second period, but has not been able to solve Megan Gibb. Puck back out through center, working the other direction. Kozak lays that one ahead into the zone now with Parnell. Parnell skates it all the way over to the near side and centers it up top. Seibel fires a shot wide of the net. Knocked down back behind. Such will come away with it. Such along the near side loses an edge. Northern Tier will pick it up. Puck back behind, centering feet out in front. And the shot by Kozak goes just a little bit wide. Another centering feed comes all the way to the far side. That one sent in by Seibel. Misses wide of the net once again. As now Northern Tier trying to put some pressure in. Harry centers that one out in front. Back for Seibel. Another one. Rebound came to the weak side, and Harry just overskated it on this near side as it came all the way back to her. And Pine City is going to clear it down the length of the ice. It'll be an icing, but they'll be able to get it out of their zone and get a change. 9:04 to play, period number 2. Still no score between Northern Tier and Pine City. As we come back into the Pine City zone for a face-off on the near side right of Millam. Draw one back by Northern Tier. Set there for Bussey. Tried to fire a shot and right into the glove of Millam. Millam, not only the lone senior for the Pine City Dragon squad, but the bulk of the starting lineup, with the exception of Kirby. Kirby a junior, and almost everybody else is a freshman, with the exception of Peralta. And that one's going to be tipped out in front. It was sent in by Olsen, tipped on the doorstep, and it'll be a 1-0 lead for Northern Tier. Northern Tier takes the 1-0 lead here in the second period at 8:11 of the period. Get the announcement from the PA announcer. Goal is going to be scored by Abby Spitzer. Pine City looking to be able to even it up. Turnaround shot comes by Youngbauer, and it's saved. Gibb able to hold on to that one as Youngbauer came through and fired a shot from the near side. Great opportunity to be able to try to tie that one up. And now Roughing Miners is going to go against Northern Tier. Northern Tier coach Corey Denny wants to discuss that one. Isn't happy about that. So Miner for roughing now goes to Northern Tier. Catherine Bussey will head to the box for 2 minutes. And Pine City, who has been on fire here in this period, even though they gave up the one goal, they will control it, trying to be able to tie things up. Puck back out to the neutral zone. Pine City works their way in on the far side. Puck back behind now, set for Pine City. Works its way over to the near side. Northern Tier trying to get it out of the zone as the puck comes all the way inside now for Gibb. That one comes back to the blue line. Rubenek was able to chop it down, but was unable to hold the zone as it slides back out. Harry picks it up and sends it deep into the zone for Northern Tier. They chase back after it. Velvoda checks her off the puck, and it'll be picked up by Ava Rydberg. Rydberg along the near side. Northern Tier in pinching, trying to be able to forecheck and to keep that puck in the zone. Puck comes over to the far side as Harry has it slide off the toe of her stick. That one comes in. Nice save. Held onto. It got bottled up in the leg pads of Millam for a moment, but she's able to keep it out of the back of the net. Lead pass over to the near side, too far, and Northern Tier will pick it up in their own zone and get it back out to center. Pine City pushes that puck back into the zone, but right there is going to be Northern Tier. Tipped down the length of the ice by Parnell. Sent over to the far side. Parnell will track that one down for Northern Tier. Kirby trying to pick that one up for Pine City. We're down to 28 seconds remaining in the power play. Pine City has done very well, even strength, but they have not been able to get anything going so far here on the power play. Puck over to the far side. Marissa Rydberg works her way through the neutral zone. In on the left wing. Rydberg tries to center it out in front. She had Perrault going to the doorstep, but it was deflected away and sent down the length of the ice by Northern Tier. 3-2-1 and even strength we go for Northern Tier. Back it'll come Youngbauer. Lays it ahead for Perrault. Gets it back to Youngbauer, who had it in the slot momentarily, but it gets knocked away from her by Zara Grant. Puck back over to the near side and through to the neutral zone. Puck into the Northern Tier zone momentarily. Sent out by Spitzer. Olsen on the near side, crosses the line, able to get it in the zone. Pine City there to pick it up, and they'll get it back out to center. Such had it knocked away from her. Trying to step up on it is going to be Parnell on the far side. Tied up, puck comes free, and a save made. Now the shot by Grady. Correction, that's going to be Kurkowski. Got a shot as the puck came free on the far side. .541 to go, period number 2. Stick with us during the intermission break. We'll recap the period that was. The one goal as that shot comes right in on net. Save made on the blocker by Millam. And it'll come with Such. Tried to lay that one ahead for Root. Just a little bit too long for her. It's going to come all the way back into the other end. Out to play it is going to be the netminder Gibb. That one's sent out in front. Gibb caresses that one to the corner. And back to the neutral zone it'll go. Northern Tier back after it. Pine City picks it up. Root in on the left wing. Fires that one out in front as she had Ashworth going to the front of the net looking for a rebound opportunity, but unable to connect on that as it's held on to by Gibb. 5:04 to play, period number 2. Pine City 0 for 3 on the power play. Face off on the far side right as we're back to even strength for both teams. Puck back behind. Seibel will pick it up for Northern Tier. Lays it out for Giving. Pine City trying to be able to forecheck in to gain control of that and keep it in the zone. Northern Tier gets it back out to the neutral zone, but sent right back in by Velvoda. This one logged all the way through and picked up on that far side by Kirby, but it turned over right away and taken away by Northern Tier. Backhanded in by Giving. Gets deflected away. Puck pinned up against that far side in the corner. Laro trying to be able to play that one back to the point. It's going to be kept in at the point by Neubauer. Sends that one in deep. Puck over to the near side now for Kirby. Kirby tried to play it over to the far side. Almost taken away by Northern Tier, but Youngbauer able to get that one away. Back to the point. That shot on the near side, a one-timer by Parnell. Goes just wide. Out in front, jabbing away at it, Neubauer. Puck still loose out on the doorstep, and finally a whistle and a smother by Millam. Face-off will be on the near side right of Millam. 1-0 is the score with 3:58 remaining here in the second period. Peralt trying to be able to get it out of the zone. Loses the puck, unable to get it all the way through. Rydberg gloves that one down. Plays it off around over to the near side. Peralt unable to get it out of the zone again. Rydberg trying to get it ahead for Peralt. Puck comes way over to the far side. Stepping up, Seibel fires a shot. Blocker save made. Rebound sits out in front in the slot area and finally picked up by Rydberg and brought back by Pine City. Long lead pass over to the near side just behind Peralt. Comes Diak into the Northern Tier zone. Bussy back after it. Able to clear it back out to the neutral zone. Sent in by Pine City. Dragons trying to come in after that one. Knocked down momentarily on the clear attempt from Bussy. Puck over to the far side. Seibel flips it back to the blue line as Such able to hold the zone once and twice. Just at the edge of the blue line. Able to hold that edge. Back after it, Parnell will wrap the puck around over to the near side and then work her back out to the neutral zone. A lot of speed there for Parnell. She cruises her way all the way in, works all the way in on Millam, and a goal on what ended up being a breakaway. Ashton Parnell unassisted. At the 14:20 mark of the second period, now makes it 2-0 in favor of Northern Tier. Puck right back into the Northern Tier zone, offensive zone. Puck underneath. Trying to come away with that one is Spitzer. Spitzer does come away with it, tries to center it out in front. Puck loose on the doorstep, jabbing away at it was Kurkowski, and the net comes off. The official will reset that, make sure it's all set. Face off on the far side left of Millam. Drawn back by Northern Tier as a quick shot by Spitzer. Stick save, knocked to the corner by Millam. Puck up against the boards on this near side. Puck wrapped around the boards over to the far side. Valvoda chops that one along back out to the neutral zone. Northern Tier right there to pick it up. And brought in by Valvoda, but the Dragons were in early, offsides. Move the faceoff back out to the neutral zone. Minute 56 remaining here in the second period from the Pine City Civic Center. Glad you could join us for today's broadcast. Boys hockey later tonight. Got basketball all along some of our other streams throughout the course of the day today. Multiple different start times. 1 o'clock game, 2 o'clock game. This is the 2 o'clock game. We have a 4 o'clock game, then a couple of 7 o'clock games. So kind of all over the place for the different matchups for the day today. Pine City boys in action on one of the other streams right now, hoping to be able to win against Rush City, to be able to share the Great River Conference crown with East Central in a big upset win in last night's game against the Eagles. Northern Tier back with it, fires a shot just wide of the net, goes back behind. Northern Tier wraps the puck around over to the near side, now up top. Rudnick fires that shot just a little bit wide. Back behind, Pine City trying to dig that one out over to the near side. Grant steps up on it as we're under a minute remaining in the second period. Puck along that far side. Harry works her way over to the far side into the corner. And now we get a minor for checking coming on Pine City. I believe that's going to be against Arissa Rydberg. So it's the second opportunity on the power play now for Northern Tier, leading 2-0. Checking minor assessed to Arissa Rydberg. See what Northern Tier can do now with 50 seconds, 5-0 left to go in period number 2, and it's quickly picked up by Such and sent down the length of the ice. Good clear by Janae Such. Northern Tier works their way the other direction. Back into the zone along the near side. And on the left wing is going to be Kurkowski. Kurkowski works her way back behind, trying to be able to get it out front. Goes weak side, tried to connect with Grant momentarily. Back to the point will come for Seibel underneath. Seibel up top, ends up with that one. It comes off her stick weird, and Pine City will get a clear down the length of the ice, and that'll be the end of the second period as the horn sounds. 2-0 is the score in favor of Northern Tier. We'll come back and wrap up the second period of action. We return on WCMP.
The new year is here. It's the perfect time to trade out the old and bring in the new. That's the new furnace to keep you cozy warm for the rest of winter and for years to come. Aquarius Home Services, your local heating expert, is here to help with a fantastic New Year's special. How does a new furnace for as low as $45 per month sound? That's right, as little as $45 per month. To learn more and schedule your free estimate, visit AquariusHomeservices.com today.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. Well, you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Chad Greenway here. Mortgage rates haven't been this low since 2017. Time to talk to your local Franzen Bank about buying your first home, a cabin, or an investment property, building your dream home, refinancing to lower your mortgage payment, or for a home improvement project. Franzen Bank will be with you every step of the way. Find your local Franzen Bank mortgage expert today at franzenbank.com/get there. Tell them Greenway sent you. Franzen Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota, it's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
WCMP Online, Andy Beckstrom on hand, back here in Pine City as we work our way into the second intermission, just before the final frame of tonight's matchup between the Northern Tier Stars and the Pine City Dragons here at the Pine City Civic Center. So glad you could join us here on the matchup tonight as we look to be able to get a couple of games in today. There are lots of games that are happening throughout the course of the day. One of the other games that is going on is a matchup, or that was going on, I should say. It was a matchup between Pine City and Rush City. Rush City was hoping to be able to get the win, to be able to move themselves up a little bit higher into maybe a tie with Pine City for that second place spot. Pine City, of course, hoping to be able to get a win, to be able to tie East Central at the top of the conference, each 10-2. And it looks like Pine City is going to come away with the victory. The final score just wrapping up 71-62, the final score of that matchup. So Pine City will get a share of the conference crown. The overall record goes to East Central as they finish the season 13-2. Pine City finishes 12-4 on the year, at least in conference play. We're just about done with the regular season as there's only a handful of games left to go for really all of our teams in our local area, as we just have 1 week at least on the broadcast schedule is all I have coming up. And a lot of hockey in the course of that. The doubleheader today with Pine City also playing a little bit later on tonight. And then Hockey Monday with the girls hockey matchup. And then another hockey game on Thursday. Take a look at what those games are. Monday is going to be Duluth girls hockey, Pine City and Duluth. And then it'll be Pine City Mora hockey on Thursday. Should be a pretty good matchup. North Shore and Pine City girls again on Friday. And then a doubleheader of hockey on Saturday. Cambridge Isani, the Northern Tier Stars that we have tonight, will be taking on Sartell in Isanti. And then I'll drive up here to Pine City as Pine City girls play host to Chisago Lakes. That's the remainder of what I have, at least as far as my schedule. But again, once we get closer to that postseason play, we're going to have things going all over the place for all of our different schools and all of our different locations. And we hope you can stick with us throughout all of those games. And, of course, whether you went onto it to be able to get to this game or if you just found us through our YouTube link or the Facebook post, whatever it may be, WCMPradio.com/broadcast schedule will get you all of those games as we add them to our schedule up and coming. And, of course, as normal, all of those games that are underlined are a direct YouTube link to be able to watch the game that we're able to stream. I want to thank all of our sponsors being able to help us out make all of that possible, including DPR Builders. Jumping on with the Pine City area games that we're bringing to you, and we thank them for being a part of our broadcast throughout the course of the year. Ice is just about resurfaced for the third period of play here in Pine City. Taking a look at the second period, shots on goal 16-6 in favor of Cambridge Isani, Northern Tier, as I have to correct myself every time. The Northern Tier Stars are Cambridge Isani, St. Francis, and North Branch, but I am just used to them being Cambridge Isani, having David C. Johnson be their home arena. Second period of play, Northern Tier gets on the board first at 8-11. An even strength goal from Abby Spitzer, assisted by Olsen, made it 1-0. Pine City took a roughing penalty, Northern Tier took a roughing penalty as the penalty was assessed to Catherine Bussey at 8:36. Pine City 0 for 3 on the game now on the power play. 14-20, Northern Tier gets another goal. Ashton Parnell, even strength, made it 2-0. 16-10, Pine City takes a checking penalty. That one assessed to Arissa Rydberg. And at the moment, they are about 1:10 remaining in that power play, moving into the third period. Northern Tier leads it 2-0 up on the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. You can now find Dr. Raymond and Jenna Labine at the M Health Fairview North Branch location. We're going to have our third period up and coming here in just a few minutes from Pine City on WCMP Online.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
It takes a team effort to ensure a successful future. That's why Town & Country Insurance in Hinckley, Finlayson, and Mora, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes across every sport. We recognize the dedication it takes to work and play hard. Your display of teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Before it's too late, call Dale's Heating and Appliance. Winters here can be brutal. When the temperatures drop, it's important to keep your heating system working in your home or office. Dale's Heating and Appliance will install and service an array of top brand heating systems and provide 24-hour emergency service. Trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free, Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City, serving all communities. For expert service guaranteed, call 320-629-3531.
WCMP Online, Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City as we get set for the third period of play. 2-0 is the lead for the Northern Tier Stars. Both teams are back out onto the ice and set to go. Just waiting for things to get going for the third period. Pine City will be shorthanded for the first minute 10 of the period. Northern Tier looking to finish off a power play here to start the period. Is one of the things about having the penalty come with about a minute remaining in the period is you can have the top power play out there for both sides of it as the puck goes over to the far side. Seibel gets it back right up top. She'll run point, fires that shot through. That one save made by Millum, knocked to the corner. Back up top now for Seibel once again. Seibel plays catch with Parnell. Spins away on the far side. Back up top for Seibel. Turns and fires. That one knocked to the corner once again by Millum. Good job by Pine City being able to keep the traffic away from the front. That puck slides through all the way over to the near side. Rudnick will pick it up for Northern Tier. Slides it back to the point for Seibel. Seibel over for Parnell on the far side. Back up top now, stepping up in the circle. Looking back door. Parnell didn't cut towards the net like Seibel thought that she was going to. Puck back behind, over to the near side now for Rudnick. Able to stop it before coming back to the point. Otherwise it would have been out of the zone. Parnell on the far side with 5 seconds remaining in the power play. Up top it'll go. Seibel back for Parnell on the far side. And now we get a player coming out of the zone, and that would have been an opportunity and maybe on a breakaway as Pine City had just picked up the puck right as they get back to even strength. Backhanded along the far side by Spitzer and sent in by Rudnick deep into the zone. Pine City from their own zone will start it out. Youngbauer, who is our Nichols Cafe player of the game the other night, sends that one back out to the neutral zone. Brought in by Seibel. Save made on the shot. There's another centering feed came out in front for Spitzer. Knocked to the corner. Rubenek knocks it away from Spitzer. Picked up on the far side. Out comes now up top for Kurkowski, but unable to handle that one. Agard is able to get it back to the point, but not out. Pinching in on that far side and maintaining the zone was Rudnick. Now the puck does come out to the neutral zone and into the Northern Tier end of the ice. Near side up against the boards. Comes all the way free. Now with Northern Tier rushing the other direction with Miller. Miller drops that one ahead for Kurkowski. Kurkowski back behind the net. Tried to get it out in front for Olsen, but was unable to do so. Olsen tried to come back to help. Now the lead pass over to the near side will be brought back out by Pine City. Firing that one in along the near side. Dragons chasing after it. Northern Tier will get there first. Such was right there with Olsen, but Northern Tier comes away with that puck. Over to the far side as Ashworth steps up on it. Ashworth trying to be able to center that one out in front. Root on the near side. Centers it out in front. Nobody there, though. Wearing a green and white sweater. Youngbauer sends that one through. And it's knocked down and brought back by Northern Tier. Olsen sends that one through on the far side of the ice. And it'll be picked up and brought back with a head of steam by Ava Rydberg. Rydberg in on the right wing. Almost poke checked away from her. She tracks it down all the way back behind. Out it'll come now for Kirby. Steps on the ice. Fires that one. Correction, that went off of Kirby's stick and it was sent in instead by Hermanson. Instead it'll come away now with Northern Tier. Back the other direction. Northern Tier in on this near side. Shot taken by Lero. Never made it all the way through. A lot of traffic out in front. And now it'll be an opportunity going the other direction for Pine City. All the way out in front. That shot taken by Rubenak. And she's going to draw a penalty on a trip. Good force there by Rubenak. Be able to push the issue all the way down ice. Penalty comes at the 3:45 mark. Penalty is going to go against Allison Kishish. Northern Tier gets the clear right off the draw. And Pine City trying to be able to set something up on offense. Trying to be able to get something going. They had a very productive second period, but just had nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Northern Tier winning both matchups so far this year. Just the other night in their previous meeting, it was a 1-0 win by Northern Tier earlier this year. Northern Tier winning 4-1. It's the third matchup between these two squads. Puck back along the near side. Northern Tier able to get it out of the zone, and back it'll come with Harry. Harry in on the left wing. Tried to center that one out in front. It'll be picked up by the Dragons as they work their way back out through the neutral zone. Puck over to the near side, trying to be able to connect with McKiska. It's taken away instead by Seibel. Seibel works her way in shorthand, tried to toe pull that one through, but was unable to control it all the way through the zone. Hermanson flips that one in as she brings it back. Kept in and sent back in deep by Ava Rydberg. Back behind, tried to send it out for Youngbauer, who came in deep on that one. Puck will come back out to the neutral zone. Sent in by Valvoda. Northern Tier from their own zone will come back out with it. Rudnick works her way through center, loses the puck though, and it'll be brought back by Kirby. 30 seconds remain in the power play. Kirby loses the puck, and it'll be picked up and brought back the other direction by Spitzer. Spitzer away from the entrance into the arena here in Pine City at the Civic Center. Loses the puck, and Pine City will come back with it. Long lead pass just out of the reach of Youngbauer. Youngbauer ends up tracking it down, though, as Olsen lost control of it in the Northern Tier zone. Youngbauer on the far side wanted to be able to get it back to the point. Stepping up on that point on that far side and not able to hold the zone was Abby Rydberg. I thought that she was able to hold it just on that edge, but linesman has a much better angle at that than I do from my perch up top here in the press box at the Civic Center. 2-0 is the score in the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview North Branch Urgent Care has extended its hours now from noon to 8 weekdays and 9 to 5 every Saturday and Sunday. As we're back to even strength, Pine City now 0 for 4. On the power play, puck back out to the neutral zone. They pick it up from there. And Pine City now even strength, tries to bring it in on the near side. Samantha Root has it knocked away from her. And the puck sent the other direction for the Dragons. Dragons coming into tonight are 2-9, 1-3 in conference play in the M8. They won their first 2 games of the year, but they have lost 9 straight since then. Looking to try to be able to get back on the winning ways with 10.5 to play here in the game. A little bit of work to do as they trail 2-0 to Northern Tier. Northern Tier on the other side, 9-5 on the year, 4-1 in conference play. They won their first 5, and then they lost 5 of 7 after that. And they've won their last 2 games. So a little bit of kind of streaky play for the Northern Tier Stars. North Branch, St. Francis, and Cambridge Asani comprise the Northern Tier Stars. Puck sent in on Millam. Smothers that one and is able to hold on. Neither of these teams had a team last year. Northern Tier in 7AA currently sits 6th in the section. Andover is number 1 in their section, and they are number 2 in the QRF rankings for the state of Minnesota. Pine City looking to postseason, sits right now 6th place in section 5A. Chisago Lakes is number 1 there. They are 3rd in the QRF, so some pretty top-tier teams in each of the teams' respective sections will make it pretty tough to be able to get any type of postseason run going. Puck back to the blue line. Valvoda unable to hold the zone. Parnell was able to work it ahead now on the left wing. Goes into the zone. Backhanded along by Kozak. Out in front, Parnell trying to be able to pick that up to be able to get a shot away, but unable to do so. And Youngbauer will bring it back. Youngbauer now on the right wing. Gets that puck into the zone. That shot comes through. Save made by Gibb. And it'll come back out through center. Pine City from their own end. Rydberg plays it ahead on the far side for Hermanson. Knocked away from her. Each team trades possession as Rydberg sends it in on the far side. Over to the near side, quick touch pass. Harry out to Giving. Works her way in on the right wing. Giving tied up by Rydberg all the way through. Loses the puck, and Rubenek will come away with it. 8:48 to play here in the third period. 2-0 is the lead for Northern Tier as they're able to hold the zone on the far side. Fires that one in towards the net, maybe trying to center it, but scooped up by Millam. Jordan Millam, the lone senior for this Pine City squad. As I mentioned, a very young squad. You got Millam, who's the lone senior. Allison Fix, the JV and backup netminder, is a junior. Otherwise, then you have Kirby and Hope Gregor. Gregor doesn't see a lot of ice time. Are juniors. One sophomore in Gabby Schumacher. Otherwise, it's freshmen and 8th graders. So a very, very young team for this Pine City squad, but they have some depth and they have some talent, and you can tell they are going to be awfully darn good here in a couple of years as they are getting some big-time minutes here on the varsity level. Puck comes over to the near side. Not out of the zone as Root able to hold the zone momentarily, and now Northern Tier able to clear the zone, get it the other direction. And out it'll come now for Rubenek. Plays it over to the far side. Rubenek tried to chop that one in, unable to do so as it's knocked away also from Ashworth. Back at center, and it'll be brought back by Kurkowski. Kurkowski back behind the net, looking out in front for Olsen. Has the puck knocked away from her by Ashworth, or by Rubenek rather. Puck along this near side. Back it'll come. That shot sent in by Rudnick. Goes back behind. It was wide of the net. Puck along this near side. Out to the point, and Rudnick able to hold the zone. Once again, Rudnick off for Olsen. Backhands that one in. Knocked to the corner by Millam. Essentially an on goal. It was more backhanded in kind of slowly, but ends up being on goal. Now picked up by Kirby. Kirby will start it out for the Dragons. Kirby along this near side. Works her way in on the left wing. Tried to center it out in front. There was nobody helping on that one as Kirby comes in 1-on-4, and now we get a penalty. It's going to be assessed to Hermanson. Hermanson on a trip will put Northern Tier back on the power play. Tripping call on her. 10-13 of the period. Now puts Northern Tier back on the power play. .6:47 to go here in the period. 2 minutes up on the clock for the minor for tripping. Northern Tier wins the draw back. Up top it'll come. Rudnick backhands that one in. Knocked to the corner by Millam. Over to the near side. Pine City gets it back to the point, but Seibel right there for it. Now one's going to be a stick save, knocked to the corner on the far side by Millam. Paranel on the far side loses the puck. Pine City trying to get it out of the zone. Just get it out of the zone as it trickles its way out. It was knocked away by Arissa Rydberg. And it'll come and it'll be sent out by Youngbauer. Back in now on the left wing. Over to the near side now, set up and a shot, save made. Rudnick put that one in on net, glove save and held on to by Millam. Millam, as I mentioned, the lone senior, but you might be able to see she's got the blue pads, used to be part of the Cambridge Sandy Blue Jackets squad. A very nice moment before the game as they have a lot of jerseys hanging up here from her previous squads that she's played on, and that one sent in and a goal by Rudnick. Rudnick stepped up and put that one on the weak side. Seeing that Millam was leaning glove side to try to be able to see around the defense. That makes it now 3-0 on a power play goal. 11:02 the time of the goal. Abby Spitzer adds an assist to her goal from earlier to have 2 points on the night and give the Northern Tier Stars a 3-0 lead here in the third period. Pine City trying to get that puck back in deep, trying to be able to at least get on the board here. Be able to try to break the streak a little bit, if you will. Puck knocked away by Kozak. He'll send it down the length of the ice. That'll be icing on Northern Tier. 5:19 left to play here in the hockey game. Again, join us at 7 p.m. for Pine City boys hockey. Other games going on. A 4 o'clock start for Cambridge Isani and Duluth East in boys basketball. And then Pine City Malacca girls basketball to get underway at the same time as Pine City Chisago Lakes hockey. A little bit later on tonight. I hope you can join us for those matchups. Whichever one you may be interested in. A lot of Pine City on the air today. Pine City boys basketball, Pine City girls and boys hockey. Pine City girls basketball later tonight. Pine City girls basketball winning last night. I had the pleasure of being able to call the game against East Central. It was a big win by Pine City, but in a way, more importantly, it was a big moment for Ellie Haas as Janae Such tries to bring that one back in. Trying to be able to get a little bit of a rush going offensively, but Ellie Haas for the girls basketball squad had a big night last night, but she only needed a 3 to start the game, and then a basket where she was fouled allowed the officials to stop the game at that point in time and get some pictures and award her a congratulations on becoming the all-time leading scorer in Pine City basketball history, girls or boys, as she takes over the top spot from Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson got that honor last year. Pass comes out to the point, goes past everybody. It'll head the length of the ice. They wave off icing under 4 minutes to play here in the game. Lily Wilson had the top spot through last year, but the way Ellie Haas is playing, you almost had a feeling that she was going to be able to take over that top spot. She got the congratulations and then quickly went right back to work to make the free throw on the and one. That shot comes through, held on to by Millam. Ellie Haas, a very humble individual. Didn't want a lot of attention on that one. Got the pictures taken that were needed and then moved on back to the game. Again, Pine City winning big last night over the top of East Central to remain to finish conference play undefeated. Puck goes back behind. Remain undefeated, I should say. Pine City, the one loss on the year overall came against Duluth Marshall, and Pine City girls will actually face off against Duluth Marshall for their final game of the year. You don't usually see a non-conference matchup twice against the squad, and Pine City will take them on a second time. Puck along the far side as Northern Tier able to cross the line and get it into the zone. It'll be brought in by Parnell. Parnell fires a shot, save made by Millam and held on to. 3-0 is our score with 2:51 remaining up on the clock. So we work our way through the third and final period of play. Join us during the postgame. We'll talk to one of the Pine City Dragons girls players as they will be awarded the Nichols Cafe Player of the Game gift certificate for a bacon cheeseburger basket. Be picked by Coach Bill Agard. You can make an argument for a handful of different players. Kirby has played well. Such has played really well. But I almost feel like on senior night, with all of the fanfare that they have given to the senior, that Jordan Millam might be the player that is selected. Had netminders up here before. The stairs aren't super wide, so it's a little bit of a tricky place to be able to navigate, to be able to get up here. But we did have Oskar Graboval from the boys team up here for the player of the game a couple weeks ago. So he got his first varsity start and first varsity win in that game. 2:08 to play as the puck is sent back in by Rudnick, back behind. Puck over to the far side as Such works her way back out of the zone, over for Root on the near side. And knocked away by Rudnick, sends it back into the zone. Youngbauer backhands that one out of the zone. And Olsen will come back for it and set it up on the far side. Grant plays that one ahead. Dropped off, and the puck over the top of the net, or the top of Millam. Under 100 seconds remaining here in the hockey game as Rubenek works her way out of the zone. Rubenek on the far side. Just keeping a kind of a weather eye on the far side now as Rubenek back behind, trying to center it out on the doorstep. He had one of the Rydberg sisters on the doorstep, but just couldn't quite connect with her. Marissa Rydberg, I believe, was the one that was out on the doorstep, but just off the heel of her stick, unable to control that one. Northern Tier works her way back the other direction into the offensive zone. 1 minute remaining here in the hockey game. Pine City a little bit of pressure now, working back the other direction. Comes through with Agard and Rydberg. And Northern Tier takes that one away. Puck knocked away momentarily by Hermanson, but Northern Tier able to pick that one up and work their way back the other direction in on the left wing. Shot by Neubauer is blocked. Puck back behind with 35 seconds remaining here in the hockey game. 3-0 Northern Tier leading it. Looking to be able to get another victory in Mississippi 8 conference play. Puck over to the near side. Comes all the way back to the point. Sent right back in by Rudnick. Puck again over to the near side. Rudnick this time unable to hold the zone. And sent the length of the ice by Rydberg will be an icing call. 9.7 seconds remaining here in the hockey game. One more face-off and we'll move our way into the post game and wrap things up here from the Pine City Civic Center. We'll award our Nichols Cafe Player of the Game and get you set for tonight's matchup between Pine City and Chisago Lakes. That'll be a 7 o'clock puck drop, give or take, depending on the JV game. Puck along the far side as Northern Tier chases back after it. Harry will pick that one up, and that'll be the final horn. And a final score of 3-0. We'll come back and we'll wrap things up here from Pine City when we return on WCMP.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991.
Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They also do grading, building site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. Call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth. The Rydberg family, proudly playing hockey on Pine City since 1945.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get Hormel all-natural pork butts for $1.59 per pound. Honey Crisp apples are just $1.79 per pound. Daggett's own fresh baked Italian bread is 2 for $3, and Best Choice mac and cheese is 3 for $1. Deals are good this week only while supplies last. So hurry into your local grocery store, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
Pine City Civic Center, joined by senior Millum. First and foremost, congratulations on a great career. I know that it's not over. There's still more to be happening, but kind of a senior night and a lot going on out there. What was it like to be out there with everybody, especially some of your former teammates?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I think the girls played really well again. You know, we've had 3 games against this team this year, and they've all been really close. So,
how did the game feel out there? Was it I don't want to say difficult, but I heard you guys joking a little bit when you were meeting with them about like hope that's the last puck in your glove tonight and things like that. How was it playing against some of your former teammates? Do you get any tips off of that, or is it just kind of a whole different world once you start going?
No, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it really feels, kind of as if it's all one big team, even though I know that we're not. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like a scrimmage, but more important. And it's a lot of fun having a team play against me that I know if I've got the puck covered, they're not going to come in and slash me or anything like that. Yeah.
We talked a little bit throughout the course of the game, especially in the third period, about the Pine City hockey program. The first year with this team, and there's the lone senior. Kirby is a junior, a couple of underclassmen. Otherwise, it's very heavy with freshmen and 8th graders. What has been the process this season, not only with all of the COVID stuff going, the new team, all of the different changes, but then also to kind of be in a leadership position with a lot of youth throughout the program?
Honestly, I thought it was going to be kind of tough coming in because I knew coming in that I was going to be one of, very few seniors. I wasn't really sure that I was going to be the only one when I kind of joined up, but I think throughout the whole season, I've kind of gotten to know the girls really well, and it's kind of like we're just, a family, and it feels like I've been here, playing with these girls as long as they've played with each other. So I feel like it, I kind of took over that team mom role a little bit, but yeah.
Is it kind of a close-knit group with the goalie group that you guys have? I know that Allison Fix had an opportunity to be able to speak a little bit, and she said she's not an emotional person, but seemed to the emotions kind of got best of her a little bit out there. But also with the youngster Erin Jeske, is it a thing that she clears the ice for everybody, or is it just kind of like she's the low man so she has to?
No, I mean that's kind of my thing. Whichever goalie is backing me up here for the varsity games, they like to do it, and it's one less thing for me to do, and it helps them get a little involved, and I think it's just kind of like almost like a team bonding thing. You know what I mean? They've got an extra role, and helps out everyone, making sure even the girls that are maybe not going to see as much varsity ice time still getting that feeling as if they're, on the ice with everybody else.
Well, we definitely appreciate you making your way up here. I had mentioned just before that I had a feeling it was going to be you, and I'm like, the stairs are kind of narrow. It's kind of tough to be able to make it up here, but we appreciate you joining us here on the postgame.
Thank you.
Congratulations for Millum being the player of the game, and we'll wrap things up here from Pine City on WCMP.
The new year is here. It's the perfect time to trade out the old and bring in the new. That's the new furnace to keep you cozy warm for the rest of winter and for years to come. Aquarius Home Services, your local heating expert, is here to help with a fantastic New Year special. How does a new furnace for as low as $45 per month sound? That's right, as little as $45 per month. To learn more and schedule your free estimate, visit AquariusHomeservices.com today.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getThere. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Chad Greenway here. Mortgage rates haven't been this low since 2017. Time to talk to your local Franzen Bank about buying your first home, a cabin, or an investment property, building your dream home, refinancing to lower your mortgage payment, or for a home improvement project. Franzen Bank will be with you every step of the way. Find your local Franzen Bank mortgage expert today at franzenbank.com/getThere. Tell them Greenway sent you. Franzen Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
mHealth Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
It takes a team effort to ensure a successful future. That's why Town & Country Insurance in Hinckley, Finlayson, and Mora, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes across every sport. We recognize the dedication it takes to work and play hard. Your display of teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Before it's too late, call Dale's Heating and Appliance. Winters here can be brutal. When the temperatures drop, it's important to keep your heating system working in your home or office. Dale's Heating and Appliance will install and service an array of top brand heating systems and provide 24-hour emergency service. Trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free, Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City, serving all communities. For expert service guaranteed, call 320-629-3531.
Online, Andy Beckstrom on hand here for a 3-0 victory by Northern Tier over the top of Pine City. Wrapping things up here on the postgame with the loss, Pine City drops now to 2-10 on the season, 1-4 in conference play. Their next matchup will be Monday against Duluth. I'll have that game for you here on WCMP Online. They have 3 games left to go in their regular season. Northern Tier with the victory, 10-5 on the year, 5-1 in Mississippi 8 conference play. They have now won 3 straight, and their next matchup will be Monday at home in Isani against Prairie Center. Our next matchup will be later on tonight. Pine City boys hockey will be in action here against Chisago Lakes. That'll be the next game that I have, at least. We also do have a couple other games going on. At 4 o'clock, Cambridge Isani will be taking on Duluth East in boys basketball. And then also at 7 o'clock will be Pine City girls basketball against Malacca. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast and hope you can join us for one of the multiple different broadcasts we'll have for you